back. So I am covering the 6 types of syllables because reading is more than just phonics. We have to know more than just the letters and the sounds that are spelled out by those letters. So last week I covered closed syllable. You can find that on my YouTube channel if you did not see that. And so CLOVER is what we're using to remember the 6 different types of syllables. A syllable is a word or a part of a word with just one vowel sound. So last week we talked about closed. Today I'm going to talk about open syllables. So open and closed syllables, again, you can always find my visuals on Teachers Pay Teachers in my web store, and they'll be linked below. All of my videos are in my emails. But closed syllable we talked about was the consonant closing the door. So what do we do with an open syllable? So an open syllable word is a word where there's no consonant closing the door. The door is wide open and the vowel gets to shout its name out the door. That's how I teach it to the kiddos, okay? And this is a fun one to practice with a doorway. So I'll kind of talk about that here in just a second. But for example, I have me. Why is this E long? There is nothing closing the door. There's no consonant. The E is at the end. He's going to make his long vowel sound. He's going to spell out E. So again, you'd want to have explicitly taught the difference between long and short vowels at this point. So some open syllable words would be me, go, hi, key. Would be an open syllable, but not an open syllable word. And so open syllables, because remember a syllable can be a part of a word, not just a word, that has a vowel sound, because we have words that are multi-syllable words, okay? So me would be an open syllable, where the vowels at the end, there's no consonant closing the door. So I'm gonna show you, 1, a couple of ways to practice this, and 2, some longer words with open syllables. Okay, so you can practice open and closed syllables with a door. Now I'm going to use my little fairy door that I got on Amazon. You'll have to forgive how dirty it is, but you can use a regular door frame and put Post-it notes on the edge of the door and then the door itself and open and close the door just like I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this word, which would be cat. It's a closed syllable because the T is closing the door. The door is closed, the consonant is closing the door. But when I open the door, there's no consonant blocking, so the vowel gets to shout his name, and that's going to be the long, so I'm going to put the macron, the long vowel symbol there, and now it says K. Just a syllable, not an actual word, K. But if I close it, then I have the short vowel sound, cat. So you could do that with open and closed. How does this apply to longer words? So let's take the word table. And so to do this, you would have had to talk about consonant LE, which I'll get to in my syllable types videos. But let me write the word table and let's talk about this. So when we get to consonant LE, we'll talk about how we count 3, 2, 1 and divide our syllables. So remember, a syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. This has 2 syllables. This is considered a syllable even though the E doesn't make a sound. Consonant LE is a syllable. So this is a syllable. That means the TA is a syllable. Well, then how do we pronounce the A? Well, we know it's A because there's no consonant closing the door since we divide our syllables here. That is, we're reading it just like it's there and nothing else is there. So I would say te because A shouts his name when nothing's closing the door. He's at the end of that syllable. Then the rest of the word, the next syllable was the bowl. So table. And we would apply this as we learn our syllable division rules, which I will start making those videos after I go through the 6 syllable types. So it's very, very helpful, and reading is so much more than phonics. I hope these videos are helping you. I'll be back with more.